Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with another servant analysis video, and today I will be reacting to the final three servants that I have not covered. Some are Skadi and some are Zetian and also some are Valkyries. These three servants I'll be reacting to and looking at their summon demonstration, their ascension arcs and skills, noble phantasms, all that stuff. And yeah, this is the final banner of the summer 2022 in JP, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Like, up until now, the previous two banners had really good servants. Obviously Merlin, the Lady Avalon being like a very good servant who, like, boosts like the arts and everything, while Summer Ibuki being absolute, like, I've been hearing that she is the best, AoE arts looper farmer in JP currently, like even surpassing Musashi, Avenger Kama, and also Space Ishtar. So yeah, two of the servers that we've gotten are really good, and let's see if Summer Skadi is something like that. I don't know whether she's what type of character she is, what skills she has and all that. So we'll be looking at that, and we'll see what type of a character she is and whether she's another really good support servant or something else. So yeah, let us begin. And as always, the original links to the videos that I'll be reacting to in this reaction will be provided in the description box if you want to check it out. So all right, let us begin. First, I'll be reacting to all the demonstrations. Then I'll talk about the ascension art skills and all that. So first video is Summer Skadi ruler servant demonstration. Let us begin. Okay, let's see her noble phantasm. I don't think I've seen her noble phantasm. Oh, it's kind of like Skadi's. Oh. Okay, so she's actually an AoE damage dealer, alright. Interesting. Oh, I love are those fishes? I love the fishes. Buster. Okay. Oh. All right, interesting. Oh wow, my god. Interesting, so she has a lance and she's also using her runes. Attack of the fishes. So she uses her lance and also her runes and everything. What? Oh god, it's too hot here. Alright, so she's a quick servant. Wow, that was... Okay, that was nice. Damn, this extra attack is... Wow, it goes on for quite a while, doesn't it? Like the water comes in, then the fishes come in, and then the water goes down. Oh wait, what the... Damn. Oh, this one's my favorite. She just is frolicking around. Oh wow. Okay, she can gather a lot of crit stars, I can see, and she's also a quick servant, so... Alright. Okay, here we go. Let's look at it again. It's very similar to Skadi's Noble Phantasm. The difference is that she actually deals damage, unlike Skadi, who's pure support or Noble Phantasm. Gate of Aegir. Okay. Okay, so her Skadi Noble Phantasm is called, I think, Gate of Sky. This is called Gate of Aegir, I think. Okay. Okay, this is the second. Oh wow, this dress is gorgeous. Oh, this dress is. This is the third Ascension, I think. Yeah. Oh wow, her fishes. She has two big fish now instead of those small fishes. Oh wow, that was cool. That little. Oh my god, yes, I'm definitely getting her when she comes. Oh my god, this is good. Alright. Ooh, wait, is that a sword? No, what is that? Yeah, that's a. Okay, I love how. Oh wow, that was beautiful. I love how she's using different attacks from her different forms, like Skahat. Now she has a big fish, like Skahat, Skadi. Like you know, Skadi's that attack when she uses like this frost sword or whatever. She uses that thing here as well, and she uses Skahat's lance. I'm guessing that attack. So, okay. Oh wow. Wow, that was. Okay, this one's my favorite. This one. In this Ascension, this attack is my favorite. Okay. Okay, this one, like I said, you know the frost blade that she uses? Wow. You know what this reminds me of? I don't know if you guys have played that game. You know, there was a game that I used to play when I was a child. I think it was called Feeding Frenzy. You know, you have to feed fishes, and they ate other fishes and they got bigger. Those fishes remind me of those fishes. You know, in that game. There used to be one of those big fishes that used to chomp and eat other fishes. That big fish, it reminds me of that. I don't know why it's a random just. Yeah, I'm definitely getting Skadi. Like, I think Skadi will be my first priority in this banner. Then will be Ibuki, and then will be Lady Avalon. Unfortunately, even though Lady Avalon is a highly anticipated servant, for me she'll be my last priority in this banner. Because oh boy, I love Skadi. Skadi first priority, then Ibuki for me. Nice.
ここで終わることは許さんぞ。
Wait, is that the final Ascension arc? Damn. Alright, let's see what she says, you know, after getting summoned. Wow, so we have a Lancer, Assassin, Caster, and a Ruler Skadi. Skaha, sorry.
スカサハスカディである。
Kasaha.
私も水着の霊気とやらに変わってみたぞ。ケルトのスカサハ直伝だ。
What?
肌を出すのはいささかなれんが。スカサハ曰く夏はこういうものらしいからな。
Yeah.
何？似合っている？
Oh boy.
うん。ありがとうと言っておこう。
Wow, that was cute.
さて、せっかくの水着霊気だ。一つ夏を盛り上げてやらねばなるまいな。
Okay.
ふふん。なんだ？
Her voice is so calming.
何か捧げたか？
Alright, Ascension, here we go. Wait, this is the second Ascension arc?
少し休憩だ。
Whoa!
水着というのはあれだ。少し緊張する。
Oh my god, I love the glasses.
肌を出すというのはこうケルトのスカサハが言うほど楽なものではないな。
Wow, this dress is amazing.
少しこの姿で休憩しよう。
Oh, she's perfect. I'm definitely, she's my first priority in this event 2 years later.
まあよい。許す。
Okay, no change in Ascension at this time.
なんだ。もう霊気再臨か。
No, there's still one left. It's not over.
まだ姿は変わらんな。
Here we go. Oh, this one is so good.
そうだろう、そうだろう。美しいだろう。
Yes.
似合っているだろう。私は神の女王だからな。
I'm the Queen of Gods.
などと心の底から言えればな。
Wow. Damn, this final
よく
set.
やるものだ。呆れたぞ。いや、褒めているのだ。よく私に付き合ってくれる。
Oh, that's it. Wow. Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, she will be my first priority. Like, it is surprising, you know, like at the beginning when I started this event, I was like, Summer Merlin or Lady Avalon, my first priority. And oh boy, then in came Ibuki, and I'm like, okay, maybe not. You know, I'll try to get Ibuki first, and then like Skadi is like, you know, I'm seeing her now, and I'm like, yeah, Skadi is my first priority. So basically, unfortunately, Lady Avalon went completely down in my list. You know, it'll be a little bit difficult because, you know, like restraining myself when this event will come, because Skadi is coming almost at the end. She's my first priority, so I'll have to actually wait to not spend my like, you know, SQs, so that I can try for Skadi first, and then I'll try for Ibuki and then Summer Merlin. So I'm guessing all the banners will still be continuing even when Skadi comes in. Like, I hope Summer Merlin's banner is still continuing. I think so, yeah, that's how it goes. Like, it'll continue till the end. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll have to wait for a few like, you know, weeks before, I think like, you know, 1.5 weeks before I can actually summon in this event when it comes to NA. Because yeah, Skadi will be my first priority, like no question about it. So okay, this was Summer Skadi, and oh boy, like, oh, it's beautiful. Just like everything, like, and all her Ascension arts are so beautiful. Not only that, you know, yeah, like her attacking and everything. Like, okay, so the ones that the attacking animations that I really loved were there was a few of them in the second Ascension or the first Ascension. I think the first Ascension. Yeah, in the first Ascension, the one where she kind of like just starts frolicking around, like just jumping around and goes towards the enemy and like just runs around the enemy. That's my favorite from that. And from the third Ascension, my favorite is obviously the one where she goes underwater, comes in like a mermaid and just kind of rotates around the enemy. Oh, that was so beautiful and elegant. So yeah, these two are like my favorite animations out of all the animations. Obviously, the others, we could see different things in the animations. Number one, she's using so many different what can I say, different things that she has used in the other forms of her. Like I think her lance, she brings out her lance here. She uses her the thing, what do you call that, the sorcerer wand or whatever that she has, she uses in Skadi. That one, she even uses that blade, that ice blade that she uses in Skadi's attacks. And that one was also very familiar, the extra attack of Skadi where she goes on top and like an iceberg or like an icicle formation kind of goes and attacks the enemy. We also kind of had that here, but instead of like an icicle, it was like a chunk of ice. She goes on top and the chunk of ice forms and she drops it on the enemy's head. So that was also there. The Noble Phantasm, it's obviously, like you can see, her expression and everything, her coming down, that was obviously from Skadi's Noble Phantasm. And the difference here was that instead of like those towers and everything, this time it was underwater with all the fishes there, and that was a difference. And I think that was called Gate of Sky. This one is called Gate of something with that, something with A. I forgot what she called it. Yeah, so there you go. And all these different things are just, yeah. So, oh, and I love the fishes. Like I said, the fishes were quite interesting. Her extra attack, I feel like is an attack which is actually exists, kind of persists for a long time. Like for example, the water comes in first, the fishes come in, attacks the enemies, and then the water goes down. The extra attack is a little bit lengthy, it's a little bit, takes time to actually complete. And all these different things. So okay, so another thing I realized here, so Skadi or Skahas has so many different classes. That means she is a lancer, she is an assassin. If you remember the welfare servant, we have Skadi's Skahas welfare servant of assassin. So lancer, assassin, caster, now a ruler. Oh my god, what? Okay. I wonder if there will be someday there will be a servant who is actually qualified for all classes. Does a servant like that actually exist? That'll be very surprising, because I don't see a servant being a ruler and an avenger at the same time. I don't see that, because ruler and avengers are like complete opposites of each other. So I don't think it'll ever be possible for a certain servant to get all the classes. Like Skadi, I think Skadi has like 4 classes for herself. Skadi Skahat. So yeah, like that, I don't think there'll be any servant who will be able to actually have all the classes for that servant in itself, and will get like eventual release of all classes. I doubt that's going to happen. It's kind of an interesting thing to think about. But yeah, anyways, I went off topic. But yeah, Skadi's animations and everything were just amazing. And oh boy, her Ascension arts are just so good, And oh, like yeah, she's first priority, I am definitely going to get her when she comes. And yeah, that was the demonstration, the attack animations for Summer Skadi. All right, let us look at the next servant, which is Zetian, caster servant demonstration. Let us begin. I never thought that she would get like an adult version of herself. Okay. Wait, what the hell is that on top of her head? Oh no, never mind. That was the background. I was like, what? What is that? The angle was like that, you know.
How? How?
How? Wait, what is that? What? Wait, what is she using? What are those? Oh, those are talismans. Wait. Wow, that's flashy. That extra attack is flashy. Who makes that noise when someone gets hurt? Aya.
How? How?
Damn. Wow. Okay, this one's the best. I love the tool, like, you know, underneath her, who brings up like that platform and she goes on top of it. Huh? Oh, whoa, that was big. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, that was another one of my favorites. Okay. Whoa! All right. Wait, these skill animations are very unique. Okay. Okay. Alright. That laugh. That laugh. Okay. Alright, let's see the summoning lines. Oh wait, what? Oh, is this another... Wait, she's a 4-star, isn't she? Yeah. Wait, are the animations different here? It shouldn't be. She's a 4-star. No, it is not. It's not different. Or is it? No, it's not different. This is the same. Yeah, it's the same animation. Okay, well. I love the little... I don't think that hat that she's wearing. This one is... Oh god. I can see that she's using a sword. So I wonder if she has like... There's a possibility of her being a saber. Like, you know, I wonder. She's using a sword, so.
構わぬ。痛いぞ。はう。よっ。自分が味わえ。危険はこうしたものじゃ。
I guess she's not using the sword, but she's kind of like she's not holding the sword, but she's still using it. I love the god go up and they go down.
良きに計らえ。呼んでみただけじゃ。宴という効果。痛いぞ。構わぬ。
Oh, ad is coming. All right.
やりがいだらけの素敵な職場を紹介しよう。仕事は鈴に合わせてぴょんぴょんするのみ。察すれば何か痛いのが飛び出るのである。未経験者大歓迎。とっておきの句じゃ。仕事の時間だぞ。公平式大会。向かった。ちとやりすぎてしまったかの。
And there you go. Okay, now the summoning lines. Here she is. I wonder what she's going to say when she gets summoned. Oh, obviously, that's what she's going to say. Makes sense.
普段とは違う意味での全盛期の姿になってしまったようじゃの。道術も思い出したことであるし、
Oh.
これで資料なぞ恐るるに足らずじゃ。いや、もともと別に怖がってなどおらんかったがの。まだ成長させたいと、好きじゃのう。逆に褒美をくれてやろう。
Alright. And there we go, the second, yeah, the second.
どれより同志っぽい姿になってみるかの。
どうし
どうじゃ。皇帝が実務的な仕事着を着ておる姿なぞ。そう見られるものではないぞ。
Oh, she's saying like this is a dress that emperors wear when they're working. It's not that. It's very rare to see this form or something like that. She says.
荒事の時は短い方が有利じゃからな。
She talks about her hair being cut
た
short.
まにはこういうのもよかろう。皇帝っぽさというか威厳をアピールするのにはちと向いておらんが。それは次のお楽しみじゃ。
Okay, and third ascension. There you go.
ゴージャス&デンジャラス。これぞまさしく夏の皇帝スタイルである。おお、この罪作りの体を惜しげもなく民たちに見せてやるとは、なんと太っ腹なことか。なんて心配するな。もし本当に何か罪を犯してしまったなら、もちろんわらわがこの手で痛い罰を与えてやるからね。
Alright, okay, she still talks about
こ
punishment.
の見つがれっぷり懐かしいの。
Okay, let's see the final ascension. Oh, wait, what?
貢ぎ物 ご苦労であった。
This is the final. Okay, this is the final
か
ascension.
つての宮廷の者はわらわの立ち位置によって疎んじたり貢いだり忙しかったものじゃが、貴様は最初から最後まで気軽に捧げおったな。何も考えておらぬだけやもしれんが。よい。こうなれば、すべてをわらわに捧げるがよい。財だけでなく、必要とあらば、その命すらも受け取る
Oh
がよ
well. Yeah.
今のわらわであれば、仮にマスターが死んでも、世にも珍しいキョンシーマスターを作り出せるかもしれない。
What? No, stop. Oh my god, she's talking about.
安心じゃん。
Wow, her final ascension lines are kind of yeah, concerning, you know. She's talking about what's going to happen after, if master dies. She'll make those things, those, you know, those things that she uses. And oh boy. All right, so that was Zetian Casta 7 demonstration. And yeah, okay, so for her I have to say there's a few animations that I liked. The one where she I liked the skill animations were very unique, I have to say, where she just one is where she just goes and, like, you know, lays down, and the other one is where those two things come up. And other than that, the attack animations, I could see, like, she's using talismans, and at first I thought she was using the weapon, the sword herself. That's why I said, okay, like, since she's using a sword, maybe she has actually, like, some kind of a like, you know, like, affinity towards being a saber as well. But then I realized she's actually not using the sword, but she's using, like, you know, like, she's kind of, I don't know how she's doing it, but she's kind of controlling the sword. So that's what she's doing. So I guess technically that's not swordsmanship. Yeah, so yeah, maybe not a saber. But okay, yeah. Now after that, there was a few other ones. The extra animation, attack animation, was, I think, one of my favorites. Where she just, I think there was a mirror, wasn't it? Yeah, she goes on top of, like, the thing that were being held by those two, and uses a mirror to attack. That was my favorite. And she, oh, and that there's another one that was my favorite, where those like, you know, those things, what did she call them? Jiangxi, I think that's what she called them, or something like that. They, yeah, Jiangxi. I think, like, those zombies, you know, like oh, you know what, the ones where they have, like, the talisman on top of their, like, you know, like, and they're, like, reanimated dead corpses, kind of like zombies. Just a second, I think they are called Jiangxi, yeah. Chinese hopping vampires, a type of reanimated corpse. There you go. Those are those things, that is that what she was referring to? I don't know, but anyways, yeah, those things, they kind of come hopping in and goes towards the enemy and attacks them. That's kind of funny. And her noble phantasm is quite interesting. I like, as always, she's just sitting down at like, you know, kind of ordering her minions to do the job. And like, her, like, you know, like, as there's, like, a little, I think, defense affinity change I saw that accompanied the noble phantasm. I'll look at that when I'm going to see the skills. And obviously, like, AoE damage, AoE buster damage. So that was the noble phantasm. And I have to say, yeah, this, I like this version a lot more than the other version. And it's interesting that she was like, you know, her other version is an assassin, while she's actually a caster. So okay. Now, and that was it. That was all the animations that we saw. There was a few others, but these were the ones that were prominent and I really liked. And yeah, and in the Ascension, like, you know, lines, and the servant summon lines, she just, like, you know, is, like, praising herself. Like, we know what she is, how she does stuff, what her personality is. She's, like, praising herself and everything. And she even shows us her emperor clothes, I think, which she wears. when she does royal duties or whatever. And in the final ascension, she says a very concerning line. She says like, oh, you can even like, you know, devote your life to me as well after you die. I'll make sure to I'll make sure to actually make you into one of those minions that I have. And I'm like, yeah, like that's great. Can't wait to die, you know. So that happens. Oh boy. So yeah, that was Summer Wu Zetian. Now the final servant, which I'm going to look at the servant demonstration, is for the welfare servant we're having this time, Summer Valkyrie. Now I found the video and I'm not sure how they're going to do it, because I think there's like 3 variations of the Valkyrie. Let's see how this is done, and I'm kind of curious. So let us begin. This is Valkyrie Assassin demonstration. Okay. Yeah, I think there's like 3 values. The 3 Valkyries have like their other servants, like, you know, they're like separate servants this time. Oh.
最終攻撃を入力。
Okay.
指示了解。ええ。
All right.
支援要請。支援要請。
Oh, calling reinforcements? Whoa! Hey, they have guns now. What in the hell?
全同体。完全同期。プレギア。
Wow, okay, she can be looped very well. Like, look at the amount of hits the Noble Phantasm has. So many hits at the same time. If she gets like an NP gain, what in the hell is that? Wait, what? Wait, is this a new feature? What is happening here? Why are there 6?
ええ。はい。砲撃します。
This is the part that... Damn. Yo, her animations are crazy. Wait, is this like... Yeah, this is fast forward.
損傷警備です。損傷警備です。損傷警備です。
Oh my god, like we have to fight 6 servants now? I guess that's better for us in a way. It's going to give us way more NP gain.
同期攻撃。攻撃。攻撃します。同期攻撃。
Wow, like AoE servants are a must in these type of situations then. Like look at this.
損傷警備です。損傷警備です。
Okay, the NP gauge is at 184.
指示了解。はい。
Okay, they're not going to use it now. Like I want to see how much NP gain happens when you use that Noble Phantasm. That Noble Phantasm has so many hits.
損傷警備です。
Okay. Alright, now we're going to use the Noble Phantasm. Let's see.
最終攻撃を入力。ええ。はい。
Alright, here we go.
支援要請。支援要請。了解。
Damn, look at that. Look at the amount of hits. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god.
プレギア。マルキューレ。
If we had like an NP gain, something, you know, like some skill that helps us in NP gain, we would have probably been refunded the whole thing. The whole, like, you know, NP gauge.
終了です。
Okay, that's it. Wait, one thing I wonder. So this is the only video I can find. There's another video like this, but I think it's the same thing. So I'm guessing like all the attack animations for the other variations of Summer Valkyrie are also the same. It's only the, like, you know, the characters are different. I think that's basically what happens. Kind of like some Mecha LD, I think. So interesting thing, like as far as I know, so basically you're given like 3 choices. What are their names? I think Trude, Trude, Hilda, and Otilinde. Yeah, these three are the choices given to you. You choose either one of them, and after you choose certain one of the servants, you also get like a summer costume for that like Valkyrie, where you can actually change her what do you call it, change her form into another Valkyrie. Like each of these Valkyries, Hilder and Ortelinde, comes with another Valkyrie with them, which you can change, I think, in costume format. Okay, so basically you're kind of getting like 6 characters, if you think of it in that way, like, and while you yourself will be able to get only 2 characters for the time being. If this gets a rerun, you'll probably get 4 characters. Unfortunately, I doubt any event has 2 reruns before, has ever had 2 reruns before, so I don't think you're going to get 1 character from this. Now 1 character you'll obviously lose, like Mecha Eli-chan. You were able to get 2 of them if you played the original one and the rerun as well. That won't happen here. So that's kind of a shame, I feel like. But maybe in a different way they're going to give it to us in the future, who knows. But either way, so okay, the animations and everything, I have to say, I really enjoyed the animation here. Like I loved how the gun shoot, they're just using guns, just attacking using guns. The Noble Phantasm I really loved. I loved the amount of hits that the Noble Phantasm had. It was crazy. First of all, the head, the machine gun, that amount of hits it had. All of those Valkyries using their machine guns. Not only that, it goes there and kind of rotates around them and attacks them more, kind of. And then there's like a big explosion. So if I'm pretty sure she can be very easily looped. And if you give like a NP gain or NP that type of a CE or that type of a what do you call it, skill, if you target it on her, then I'm pretty sure you can very effortlessly loop her. And yeah, so I think this is perfect. And yeah, so there you go. The attack animations were very simple, just them going and using the guns and all. And yeah, like I like this. And I do wonder when the choice will come who I'll choose. I'll think about it later on. But yeah, all right, that was that. Now those were all the demonstrations we looked at. Now I'm going to look at the Ascension arts first, then I'm going to look at the skill Noble Phantasm and do it like that. So first of all, the Ascension arts for Summer Skadi. Okay, this one is the first Ascension art of Summer Skadi, and okay, this is so beautiful. Like I said, Summer Skadi's all the Ascension arts are very beautiful. Here we can see the background is so colorful as well, with so many flowers and everything, like this blue sky with the trees and everything. It's so pretty. And not only that, Skadi has like I'm guessing like a bikini kind of thing that she's wearing with like some frills. Even the skirt has like a lot of frills in it. And I love the little flowers that her head has. Wait a minute, is that twin tails? Yeah, whoa, I didn't realize that. Her hair is, she has a twin tail hairstyle. Think so, yeah. Wow, I realized that now. Okay, I never thought I'd see Skadi in a twin tail. Okay, so yeah, the flowers and everything are very beautiful, and I love the little fishes that's surrounding her. And yeah, obviously Skadi is always beautiful. And with this summer, wait, so does that mean Skadi has 2 summer variations? The welfare servant Skadi. Yeah, I realized it now. Assassin Skadi is also technically a summer swimsuit variation of Skadi, and this one as well. Oh my god, I think is she the first character who got 2 swimsuit variations, or is there any other servants like this? I don't think so. I don't think there has ever been a character who got 2 swimsuit variations or summer variations. Even though the first one is a welfare servant, still it is considered as a summer swimsuit. So let me know. It's not coming in my mind, but I think she's the first character who actually got 2 swimsuits. Wow, and there are so many characters who are not even getting one, like Erishkigal, you know. I'm still pissed, you know, like why is Erishkigal not coming? What's wrong with FGO? Like what are they waiting for? I feel like they're going to wait for like anniversary 10 or something, and they're going to yeah, oh boy, that'll be very bad. I feel like if that's actually what happens. Anyways, the second Ascension art is this one, and oh boy, was I surprised when I saw this. I was not expecting her to actually like, you know, like the first one was a swimsuit variation, and suddenly being like this, I'm like, okay, that was completely unexpected. But guess what, this is a beautiful anime, like an Ascension art, and oh boy, the glasses is like the most, like, you know, like the what do you call it, takes the cake. Yeah, the glasses takes the cake. That was what I was trying to say. And like I feel like this is like a very casual dress she's wearing, like she said, like, you know, I think in her while she was being ascended, she said like something like, oh, I just thought I'll wear a very casual dress because I'm usually not comfortable showing skin, something like that she says, I think. So yeah, there you go, she just wore this, and this is, yeah, this is so good. First of all, her dress that she's wearing is very beautiful looking, that purple dress that she's wearing, and her hair is done nicely. That glasses, oh perfect, the glasses is perfect. Not only that, the transparent, I don't know what those are called, the thing that she's kind of on top of, like, you know, her shoulders and everything. She even has a watch. Her shoes are well, like, you know, oh boy, shoes are quite nice as well. And yeah, another beautifully elegant Ascension art, and she even has her fishes behind her. Okay, this really caught me off guard, but this was a good one. I feel like a lot of people are going to struggle in choosing which Ascension art to put on her, this one or the third one. The third one, however, is my favorite. Okay, this one, oh boy, oh god, this is so beautiful. Like she said in her Ascension, when she was being ascended, she said something about like, oh, I'm the queen of gods, you know, and something like that. She says like, that's why I'm wearing a dress like this. And then I think then she kind of says like, who am I kidding? I think she said something like that, but I totally agree. You know, this is just so beautiful and elegant. Now she has a lot of flowers on her head, as you can see. Not only that, her hair is just completely open, and yeah, her dress is like, okay, her dress is like, you know, like a kind of like a pseudo bikini or whatever, I don't know what it is. But yeah, I have no clue what this dress is called, and even if it has a name. But yeah, this is very fancy, that's all I could say. And obviously she's just there now. Yeah, this is really good. This is my favorite, and obviously I will definitely try to get her. Like I said, she'll be my first priority. So when I get her in the future, obviously this will be the Ascension that I will keep on her. But like I said, I feel like there's a lot of people who are going to struggle actually deciding whether to put this one or the second one. I think so, because the second one is also one of my favorites. The main thing that I feel like is like a lot of people are going to put the second Ascension art on their Skadi ruler for is the glasses. I feel like that's like the main thing. And I have to say, she looks awfully like what's her name? Toko or Aoko. I always mix up the two sisters' name. Toko or Aoko. What's her name? Just a second. Toko. She looks awfully like Toko. You know, with the glasses especially. Like, yeah. Like I was thinking, like, who does she remind me of? And then I realized she looks like Toko so much, especially with the glasses. And even their personalities are kind of the same if you think about it, you know. Yeah, okay, so I just realized that. So yeah, obviously this is the most beautiful one, and for me, at least, for my, like, you know, according to my tastes. And the final Ascension art is this one, and oh boy, this is an interesting angle, you know. And yeah. Like what can I say, you know, like I don't have anything to say, but yeah, Great. Oh, but this reminds me so much of Summer Musashi's final Ascension art. You know, yeah, this is very similar to that. The angle, the camera angle is just crazy here. But yeah, nothing else to say about this. Good, that's all I want to say. Okay, that was the Ascension arts of Summer Skadi. Now let us look at these skills. This is the part where I'm very interested about. I wonder what it is. First skill, Primeval Rune, Midsummer. Increases one ally's quick performance. There you go. For 3 turns. Increases the critical damage of Buster cards. Oh, for 3 turns. Wait, that's an interesting combination. Increase allies' quick performance and the crit damage of Buster card. Okay, I was not expecting something like that. Alright, at level 1, quick damage increase 30%. Oh my god, at level 10 is 50%. Wow, so basically, yeah, one of those OP, offensive skills. And Buster crit damage increase is 50% at level 1 and 100% at level 10. Interesting, this is a very interesting skill. So basically, all you want on your... wait a minute, she has 2 Buster cards, doesn't she? Ah, interesting. Okay, so yeah, she can probably use this on herself. You know, like she has 2 quick cards and 2 buster cards. So most of the time, you know, if you use her, you will have a lot of quick and buster card, you know, like on your arsenal. So you use the quick card and it's going to get an increased performance boost of 50%. Not only that, the crit damage of buster cards will have 100% increase. So I'm guessing what you want to do about this skill is you need a certain servant who you're going to apply this skill on have a crit star absorption command code on their buster cards. So basically that's what you do. You know, you take one servant that you think that you're going to use Skadi's skill on, you put those critical star absorption in one of their buster cards. And that's it, that's all you need. So all the crit stars will go to the buster card so you can effectively use it. While obviously the quick cards will also have like an increased 50% damage. But the increase in, 100% buster crit damage is also very good. So you need to do that, I guess, you know. Okay. The second skill is called Midsummer Ice Cream. See, increases party's attack for 3 turns. Increases party's quick performance for 3 turns. Damn. Increases party's buster performance for 3 turns. Gains crit stars every turn for 3 turns. Wow, another offensive support skill. Offensive support skill, yeah. Okay, at level 1, 10% attack increase, 10% quick attack increase, 10% buster attack increase. At level 10 is 20% attack increase, normal attack increase, 15% quick attack increase, and 15% buster attack increase. And the star regen is 5 at level 1 and 15 at level 10. Damn, 15! Oh, for 3 turns. Wow, okay. Oh my god, this is another good skill. Okay, wow, like this is good. Like quick and buster. She's like the maximum thing that she's doing is on her quick cards, but the buster is also getting equally, like, you know, benefited. The third skill, Dreaming in the Late Summer Night A+. Charges 1 ally's NP gauge, increases the crystal absorption of buster card. Well, there you go. Like, you don't even need the CC for her. Charges 1 ally's NP gauge, increases the critical star absorption of buster cards for 3 turns. Gain crit stars again. Okay, I feel like she's going to be one of those servants. Those broken servants, support servants. Is charging NP gauge. Okay, at level 1 is 30% NP gauge increase, 50% at level 10. That's really good. Crit star absorption is 3000% at level 1 and 5000% at level 10, buster absorption plus. And crit star increase is 5 at level 1, 15 at level 10. Not only are you going to get like 15, like, you know, increased crit stars here, you're also going to get, like, if you use the second skill, a crit regen of 15 15 15 for 3 turns. Wow, okay. And like I said, I was talking about like, you know, putting a CC on certain servants. You don't even need that. Like her third skill like takes care of that. Okay, well, yeah, I think she is going to be very OP. Let me know, like as far as I could understand from this. Okay, let's look at the Noble Phantasm. What does it do? It's called Gate of Aegir. There you go. The Skadi's Noble Phantasm, I think it's called Gate of Sky. This one is Gate of Aegir. Gate towards the bountiful ocean. Okay. AoE are quick damage, I think. Yeah. Deals damage to all enemies. Reduce their NP gods by 1. Nice. Okay. NP level at 1 is NP level 1 is 600% damage. At 5 it's 1000% damage. Overcharge effect. Increase own NP damage on waterside battlefield for 1 turn. Activates first. Okay. Deals extra damage against enemies with lawful alignments. Waterside NP damage plus is at 100% charge is 10%, at 500% charge is 30%, while lawful extra damage is 150% at level at 100% and 200% at 500% charge. Okay, the waterside battlefield effect, I feel like that one is going to be pretty conditional. Like I don't think, yeah, like, you know, like none of the skills change just the battlefield. So yeah, this will be very conditional. Obviously you won't get this most of the time, this overcharge effect. If you are not in a waterside battlefield, it won't happen. Like I've seen like in a few servants have a, like, you know, certain skill. Usually when they have something like this in their Noble Phantasm, they have a skill particularly for that, where it changes the battlefield to a certain battlefield, and that's how the NP gives extra damage. Skadi doesn't have that. That's why this one is going to be very conditional. But other than that, she is broken, I feel like. Let me know. I feel like her skill set is one of the best skill sets I've seen. Like, she not only increases quick attack, she gives your like one of your allies a little bit of an NP, like, you know, increase, and she even boosts your buster cards as well. That's good. And she's a ruler. She'll be quite tanky, I'm guessing. Yeah, she is quite tanky. 16,000 at level 100. And obviously, since being a ruler, she, like, a lot of people, a lot of enemies will deal lesser damage to her. So she has a lot of survival. Like, you know, she can survive for a long time. Wow, I like it. Yeah, this is good. Her skill set is really good. All right, the next character is Zetian. Now, Zetian, the first Ascension, this one, we've seen this. She's like wearing like a normal swimsuit with, you know, her, what do you call it? The hair is just like, you know, one single, like, you know, thing. One thing I realized here, her art looks like I don't know. It looks like someone painted it. Doesn't it? You know, if you look at it. Like, especially the background, you like pay attention to the background. It looks like someone painted it, and it doesn't look like, you know, like it has like a very distinct art style. I like it. And even herself, her character, it seems like someone has painted her. Like Skadi's one, you know, like if you see it, you can see, like, you know, like prominent art style with shadows and everything. Not only Skadi, like any servant, like, you know, like they have like very well, like, you know, pronounced outer, like, you know, borders, outer lines and everything. While her, if you look at it, you'll realize there's no prominent borders. It's as if someone just painted something, you know, using like a brush. It looks like that, and that looks very interesting. You know, the colors, like, you know, mixtures and everything. It looks quite nice and unique. And yeah, her swimsuit is very simple. You know, she's just wearing like I don't know what those are called. She has like a scrunchie here and one on her leg as well. And yeah, that's just it. Frolicking around on the sea beach. Okay, the second one is this one, and again, as you can see, like, you know, the art is very similar. It looks like someone painted it, you know, but her dress here changes. She says that this is like her royal dress or something like that. And yeah, there's like the hat thing that she's wearing. She's, you know, her dress and everything. And she has cut her hair. She talked about that while in the Ascension change voice lines. She said something about like, oh, I cut my hair because since I'm an emperor, that helps me out more, or something like that she said. And yeah, she's in her emperor attire here. And yeah, again on the beach, nothing else to talk about. The third Ascension art is my favorite one. This one, I think this is my favorite. Yeah, like a lot of different reasons why this is my favorite. Like, first of all, her hair is long and it's like all over the place. I really like that type of a hairstyle. Whenever a character has like long hair which is like all over the place, I don't know why, but I like it. And yeah, so that's like number one reason. She has like the little hair ornament, I think. Yeah, and she's actually wearing a bikini this time, and she has that, I don't know what that is. She used that while attacking, I saw that chain thing that she was using to whip the enemy or something. And you can also see, if you look carefully, I think she also has like some swords. Those are like the handle of the sword, I think. And obviously like a cape she has that she's wearing. And she's just standing here in the beach again. Yeah, this is my favorite. I like this one the most. And yeah, usually I've seen, I've kind of noticed it, most of the servants that I see, most of the servants, my favorite is usually the third Ascension. I don't know why, but it's very rare for a few characters that I like the first or the second Ascension. Lady Avalon is an exception, where I really like the second Ascension, I think, or was it the first Ascension? No, I think it was the first Ascension. Yeah, I really like the first Ascension than the third Ascension. So Lady Avalon was an exception though. But okay, and obviously the final Ascension art is this one, and oh my god, she's just yeah, she's just standing there with yeah, just her hands on her chest. Yeah, this one, I have to say, this art is very beautiful. You can see it feels as if we're having like the sunset or something behind her, and the yellow light is coming, and she's in the water, and her her body is actually covering the sun, but you can see the light coming out, and it seems as if she's shining. I like that type of a that type of a what do you call it, that type of an effect that the sun is having on her. So yeah, and there you go. That was the the final Ascension of Wu Zetian. Okay, now let's look at her skills. The first skill is called Charisma of the Inner Palace Summer, EX. Increase party's attack for 3 turns, increase party's buster performance for 3 turns, increase party's NP generation rate for 3 turns. Okay, attack, buster, NP generation. Oh, okay. So attack increase at level 1 10%, level 10 15%. Buster increase level 1 10%, level 10 15%. NP generation rate level 1 10%, and level 10 20%. This is party increase, so everyone's going to get it. Okay. So I feel like she can be paired with Skadi ruler, because she has a a nice NP generation rate, which is going to help in looping. Not only that, the buster increase is also nice. Okay, the second skill, the Wu's Morning Lady A, reduces all enemies NP gauge by 1. Oh, okay, kind of similar to Skadi's an NP. Increases party's damage against undead enemies for 3 turns. Okay, charges party's NP gauge. Oh, okay. Wait, doesn't the first skill also have? Oh no, first skill has NP generation rate. Okay, this one directly charges it. Versus undead damage is at level 1 is 20% and level 10 is 30%, while NP generation rate at level 1 is 10% and level 10 is 20%. Decent support skill, especially the NP increase, and which if paired with the first skill is going to help in a lot of different ways. Okay, and the third skill is called Empress's Tao Art, EX. Stuns all undead enemies for 1 turn. Okay, I don't think this is... No, recovers parties HP, remove parties debuffs. Okay, this skill I feel like it is a little bit, yeah, very conditional. Only undead enemies it's going to stun. Like, yeah, I don't think it's going to be useful that much, especially the stun skill. HP recovery, I guess, remove parties debuffs is pretty nice. So at level 1, heal is like 100,000 heal you'll get, and level 10 is 3,000. So yeah, I feel like the stuns all undead enemies in itself is very conditional. Like, you know, you cannot use it on everyone, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of it, of the stun, you know. But it is going to stun all the undead enemies. So yeah, if you suddenly see a lot of undead enemies, you can probably take her and he's going to stun. But yeah, like, I feel like that one is, yeah, it's not going to come in handy most of the time. However, removes party debuffs is a very nice skill to have, you know, like, because I myself have struggled so much with, like, you know, like in so many, like, you know, like difficult battles and CQs with where your party gets, like, you know, debuffed, and it's so annoying. So this one is going to help out for that. Okay, you know what? I forgot to read. I usually do not read the passives, so I forgot to read the passives for Skadi as well. I'm going to do it. First, let me read the passive skills of Zetian first, and I'm going to read Skadi's. Okay, territory creation A increases on arts performance by 10%. Item construction A increases on debuff success rate by 10%. Ambition of Imperial Ascension EX grants mental debuff immunity. Okay, like sleep and all that, you know, charm, you know, stun. Okay, it's going to give an immunity to that. Okay, all right, you know what, let me quickly go back to Skadi's passive skills, because I actually forgot to read them. Okay, Skadi has 3 passive skills. Magic resistance EX increases on debuff resistance by 25%. That's quite good. Territory creation A increases on arts performance by 10%. Goddess embrace A increases on damage by 250, increases on debuff resistance by 25%. Oh, okay. Wait, so she has 2 debuff resistance of 25% and 25%. So like a 50% increase in debuff resistance. All right, back to Zetian. Her skill set is okay. The first and the second skill is quite nice. I have to say the first skill is like offensive and all that, and it's going to help like in NP increase and all. Second skill also helps us charges the NP and you know, like reduces enemies NP gauge. Decent. The third skill, however, the whole stun, you know, like it's very conditional. It's not going to help you out most of the time. However, the removing parties debuff is quite nice. All right, noble phantasm. It's called Lai Lai Kuli Jiangxi Men. Yeah, there you go. Those are Jiangxi. Come, O atrocious Jiangxi corpse. Inflicts undead trait for 3. Okay, you know what? I'll take it back. Okay, I take it back. Yeah, the third skill, after you use a noble phantasm, is going to work. Okay, I was wondering why did they include such a weird, like, you know, trait that only undead characters will get like a stun. Like, what does that even, like, you know, accomplish? Okay, makes so much sense. The noble phantasm inflicts undead trait for 3 turns to all enemies. Activates first, deals damage to them, deals 150% extra damage against enemies with man attributes, and reduces their defense by 20% for 3 turns. All right. NP level 1 damage is 300%. At level 5 is 500%. Overcharge effect is increase on NP damage for 1 turn. Charge at 100% NP damage increase is 10%, and overcharge 500% NP damage is 30% increase. Okay, so basically what you do is you use the noble phantasm first, then you use the third skill. All right, that is, yeah, that makes so much sense. Like, why they have the third skill with such a weird trait makes so much sense. All right, okay, yeah, I take it back. The third skill is also good. Now, like, you know, so after using a noble phantasm, it's going to become very good because you can actually stun everyone on the team. So yeah, there you go. All right, Zetian, a decent servant. You know, I feel like she is going to have, you know, certain things that she's going to be good at, but obviously she's not a game changer. Like, it's pretty, like, you know, that's pretty obvious. But yeah, she's a decent servant. I feel like her skill kit was also quite good. Like, you know, but obviously Skadi, yeah, I think she will be another game changer. All right, now for the Valkyries, now this is the part that I'm a little bit okay, I'm going to look at all the 3, like, you know, different Valkyries, their ascension arts and everything. I'm going to look at all of them and also the costumes that they're getting. So first we're going to start with Trud. Okay, Trud has the first Ascension art is this one. Okay, here you can see this is obviously Trud that we are familiar with, and she has like the the gun on her hand, the submachine gun, and it's interesting how like a Valkyrie has a gun. And yeah, her dress and everything is like she's like wearing like a, I feel like a military dress or something like that with like all that stuff. She seems like she's like a soldier in an army. I'm guessing that's basically what is happening here. But yeah, and she's on top of the sky, on top of the clouds. Is that a sky or is that an iceberg? Oh no, that's an iceberg. I'm sorry about that. I thought those were clouds. Those are icebergs. Okay, so yeah, there you go. That's the first Ascension art. Now the next one is obviously the fourth Ascension art, which is this one. And I think the different Valkyries have different final Ascension arts. This one is Trud's. I'm going to look at all the Ascension arts and I'm going to say which one I like the most. She's like wearing like a normal swimsuit and having fun in the water. There you go. That's the third Ascension art. Her costume that she gets is this one. Now I think this is a different Valkyrie. We can see that it is becoming night here, and this is a different Valkyrie. Her name I think is Rinder. Is that her name? I think so. Let me know. Like you know what? I think like someone actually commented in my previous video about the different names. I'll probably check that out on my own later on, but I think her name is Rinder because it's written here. So her normal, like that Valkyrie that we see in her normal Ascension is Trud, while the costume, if you use it on her, she's going to change into Rinder. Okay, I think so. That's what is happening. All right, that was Trud. Let's go to the next Valkyrie, which is another one of the options that you'll get to choose. Hilder. This one. This is the first Ascension art. Similar to like Trud as well. It's like wearing the same dress, like the same thing, but the character is obviously different. We are pretty accustomed to these three Valkyries. We see her so many times in them. And yeah, this is Hilder with the pink hair, and yeah. Now her final Ascension is this one. Oh, this is quite nice. She's underneath a tree just sipping some drink, and yeah, okay, this is the final Ascension of this. I like how they actually decided to give different final Ascension to the different characters. Unlike Mikaeli-chan, who I think has the same Ascension arts, even the final Ascension art is kind of the same. I like it. I like how they give different Ascension arts. So yeah. And okay, that was the final Ascension. The costume is, I think, for Olrun. This character, I think this character's name is Olrun. And you can see it's nighttime again. Like I can see a similarity here. The different characters, the costume change usually happens in this time when it's like dark, or it's like getting evening. Is that like something like some kind of a, I don't know, like part of a story is or something? Because even the previous one, the costume change is in the evening. This one as well, you can see. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, that is Olrun, I think. And yeah, that's the second choice. The third choice is Ortlinde, and this is the normal Ascension art. This one, as always, same dress, same posture, and she's just on on the iceberg there. And yeah, now the final Ascension art is this one. Oh, she's on the sea beach. Okay. All right. Okay, this is good. This is in the evening and on the sea beach with her gun. All right, and the costume is called, oh my god, what is, I don't think, I'll probably butcher the pronunciation here. Gearskogel. Gearskogel, I think. This one. And yeah, she's like, you know, like her hair is long and like a yellow hair. And there you go. Okay, now for like, if I had to make my choice, I will probably choose Truth's Ascension, the final Ascension. I like it the most. The one where, you know, like she is like in water. Truth Ascension is, I like it the most. And if I had to, like, you know, choose which character, I would probably have chosen Truth for the beginning time, the first time. And then the rerun, I don't know who I would have chosen in the rerun. I don't know, but my first choice would be, I'll think about it later. My first choice would be Truth, because I've seen, like, you know, a lot of the Valkyries interactions and everything and all that, like, and I think I've also played the interlude of the Valkyries and all that, and even the Valentine's event, and I have to say I like Truth the most out of the three. So that's why my first choice would probably be Truth. So yeah. Okay, now one thing I need to check here is, are the skills the same? You know what, let me just quickly check. I think so. Yeah, I think it's the same. Yeah, I think it's the same. Because obviously I doubt they're going to make another servant with another like, you know, skills kit. Yeah, that's definitely not going to happen. So yeah, the skills are the same, and Noble Phantasm also the same. Only the Ascension arts and all the other things are the different ones. All right, let's look at the skills. The first skill is called SMG SAM 66B. Increases its own quick performance for 3 turns, increases its own arts performance for 3 turns, increases its own crit damage for 3 turns and 3 attacks. Quick damage increase is 10% level 1, 20% level 10, same for arts. 10% level 1, 20% level 10, and crit damage is 50% increase in level 1, 100% increase at level 10. Okay, so offensive, and you know, offensive skill obviously is going to help to dish out extra damage, especially if you loop. Okay, second skill, it's called Valkyrie style team combat B+, increases party's attack for 3 turns. Oh, grants party evasion 1 attack 3 turns. Wow, that's really good. Party evasion, that's really good. 1 attack 3 turns. Increases NP generation rate for Valkyrie allies for 3 turns. For Valkyrie allies, okay. All right, attack increase is level at 1 is level 1 is 10%, at level 10 is 20%. Valkyrie NP rate at level 1 is 10%, at level 10 is 20%. Now, interesting to see how the Valkyrie allies are getting like an NP generation rate increase. I feel like this is going to help in use, like, you know, the normal Valkyries that we have, you know, the normal Lancer Valkyries that we have. I've like, you know, like a lot of us uses Valkyries to like, you know, quick loop. I remember Valkyrie and Parvati are 2 of the best quick AoE quick loopers, and that is mainly the reason why I actually like, you know, increased Great Parvati to level 90 and increased all her skills. I also have Valkyrie, but I don't use Valkyrie that much for looping. AoE looping, quick looping, I usually use Parvati for that. But Valkyrie is also very good with it. So I think this is going to help out in that as well, because if you put them in your party, they're going to get like an extra Valkyrie NP generation rate increase if you use this servant as well. So yeah, I think that will be quite nice. Okay, and the third skill is called War Maiden's Troth EX. Charges 1 ally's NP gauge by 20%, recovers their HP, gains crit stars. Its heal is at level 1000, at level 10 is 3000, and crit star increase is 10 at level 1 and 20 at level 10. Okay, another decent skill is going to help you out to increase your NP gauge and give you a little HP. All right, okay, decent kit, you know. I have to say the second skill is, I think, the best for survival. It's going to give you like that party evasion, which is going to help a lot, especially if your enemy suddenly decides to pop their AoE and P. You know, you can use this skill to give your party evasion for 1 turn. It's kind of like Skadi's NP, where it grants like party evasion for one turn, but it's in a skill format, which is quite nice. So okay, and the first skill is obviously offensive oriented, the second skill is support oriented, and the third skill is also kind of support oriented. So there you go. Okay, passive skills, presence concealment increases on crit star generation rate by 8%, divinity A increases on damage by 200. Okay, all right, noble phantasm is called Flagia. Oh god, Flagia Valkyrie, last assault, heavenly spears halo. Okay, deals damage to all enemies, 40% chance to instant kill demonic enemies. Okay, and at level 1, NP level 1 deals 450 damage. At level 5 it deals 750% damage, and overcharge effect is deals extra damage to enemies with art attribute. Charge at 100%, its art damage extra is 150%, and at 500% is 200% extra damage. All right, there you go. Okay, a good servant, you know. Yeah, and I think I've heard, I think someone in my comments said something like you know, Trude is like one of the best looper, you know, assassin looper. So that's quite nice. So there you go. That was all the different servants. This is, you know, the final banner that we had. And yeah, obviously Skadi is, yeah, I love Skadi here. And yeah, Skadi is obviously broken. Let me know what your opinions on Skadi. I feel like in this event, obviously all the 5-star servants are really good at what they do. Merlin, obviously, with her whole, like, you know, like arts and, like, you know, proficiency and helping you to loop. Not only that, Ibuki is a good like, you know, looper, a good AoE arts looper, and Skadi is obviously a great quick and a buster support servant, and also will help you to loop a little bit, increasing your NP and all that. So I feel like everything kind of got covered in this event. Like, you know, we have good arts support, good arts AoE, like, you know, like Ibuki being that, and a good quick and buster kind of, you know, like support servant, which is Skadi. So yeah, this is good. Now, will I summon? Definitely 100%. Now I remember saying in Merlin's video that yeah, I'm going to summon for her as well. Now obviously it is a little bit, like, you know, concerning, because we have 3 servants, 5-star servants that's going to come all at the same time, and each and every one of them are really good. And before this we're getting Arcade. So like 4 servants back to back we're going to get. We'll need a lot of SQs to actually, like, you know, like summon for them, unless and until we get lucky. So, like, you know, like the anniversary is obviously going to help us with a lot of, like, you know, SQs, but that wouldn't do it. I feel like, you know, like there's 4 servants, 4 really good servants that are coming. So yeah, either you need to, like, you know, keep your hands off the SQ in this year, you know, not spend much. But there are also really good servants coming in the Tron event and all that. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to go for Charlemagne and all that. So a lot of, like, you know, other 3-star, 4-star servants are really good. I remember Daikokten being one of my like one of the characters that I really want. And like, you know, a few other characters as well. Don Quixote, for example. Like, you know, all these salve servants are there. Even though there's no particular 5-star servant that I want in this year, unless and until this event comes in. I think Bazette is one. Yeah, Bazette is one. So, like, you know, if you think about it like that, for me, I feel like I will be able to save. But a lot of other people will have a lot of difficulty to save for so many servants, you know. And especially Arcade and all of these, like, you know, characters with Charlemagne and everyone coming. So yeah, this is a very difficult year, I feel like, especially for F2P player. They'll need to make actual decisions and actual, like, you know, like they'll actually need to decide which character to go for and all that. So yeah, so I will try to keep my SQs, like, you know, save my SQs. And like I said, my first priority in this summer event, I've changed my priority here. At first I thought Merlin will be my first priority, but no, you know, she has completely gone down. Skadi is my first priority here. After Skadi, I'm going to get Ibuki, and after Ibuki, I'm going to get Lady Avalon, if I have SQs left, and if I don't need to save for any other future servants. Now, the reason why Merlin went so down is because I feel like her job Castoria can kind of do. Let me know, let me know if I'm wrong, because I've not used her, so I might be actually wrong. But looking at her skills and everything, I feel like if you have Castoria with you, you probably wouldn't need Lady Avalon that much. But because of that, I feel like, like her priority went a little bit down. But obviously Ibuki is, I think, one of the best AoE arts looper now, so that's why her priority kind of went up a little bit, even though I don't go for meta, but all these servants are like have equal priority for me, except Skadi. Skadi has full priority for me. Except Skadi, Ibuki and Merlin, Lady Avalon kind of had the same priority for me. But since Merlin can easily be like what do you call it, like replaced by Castoria, I feel like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, I might be wrong. I feel like I'm going to go give more priority to Ibuki. But now you can also say that Ibuki can be replaced by Summer Musashi, even though she's better than her at certain aspects, you can also replace that. I know, but why I'm putting Ibuki on top of Lady Avalon is obviously because, like I said, the whole thing about you can use Castoria for it, but for an offensive character, I feel like having extra damage and being able to loop better is a lot more important than have a support servant who does I don't know if I'm able to explain. Like Castoria and Lady Avalon both are good, even if Lady Avalon is good at some things, Castoria is good at a few other things. So I think they can be interchanged. However, Ibuki and Musashi, they have one job. Their job is to loop good and kind of deal more damage. I feel like here I should choose Ibuki, because you're going to see an actual results in that. I don't know if I'm able to properly explain, but that's my logic and my reasoning here. That's why I'm keeping Lady Avalon a little bit lower than Summer Ibuki. And obviously another reason why I'm getting Summer Ibuki is because I like her. Yeah, that's why. I think that's the biggest reason. I like her. So it all boils down to that, I guess. Who am I kidding? Why am I talking about who is better than who, in attacking and all that stuff in meta? I don't care about that. I basically like Ibuki more than Merlin. So yeah, that's fine. So there you go. That's the main reason. Skadi, obviously highest priority. Now, like I said, it will be a little bit of problem, I feel like, because I'll actually have to wait for Skadi to come, 2 or 3 weeks late. No, not 3 weeks, sorry. 1.5 weeks later, Skadi is going to come. So I won't be able to use my SQs unless and until Skadi's banner come in. As soon as Skadi's banner come in, I'm going to try to get Skadi. If I get her, I'm going to try to get Ibuki. If I get her, I'm going to try to get Lady Avalon. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go back this time, not forward. So yeah, 2 years later, obviously. So there you go. That's what I think about all these servants. And yeah, and another thing, Merlin is like I was talking about, I like Ibuki more than Merlin. Merlin is all well and good, I feel like, but this she's kind of troll and everything, but this a few things I feel like she Ibuki is her personality and everything. I like Ibuki a lot more than Lady Avalon, and that's just me, I feel like, because I don't know, but I like Ibuki a lot more. So yeah, that it all boils down to that, who you like the most, and Ibuki is a little bit higher for me than Merlin. So there you go. That was it. That was my reaction to all the remaining servants that we had for this. This is banner number 3 of summer 2022. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. And that is it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And okay, like I said, if I had made any mistakes, if you want to add some more stuff to my explanations and all that, let me know in the comment section. I'll check them out. And yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video that I make for FGO. And I think after this in NA, the when is that event going to come? was the dance tournament in the land of shadows. Yeah, this one. This event is going to come. I hopefully I think I will do the gameplay here, and we're also going to get Bunny Skahat, so I'm quite excited for that. So yeah, I'll see, like, I'll make a gameplay video for that as well in the future. And after this, obviously I'm going to keep continuing my normal FGO uploads every week, 1 or 2 times. Yeah, see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.